Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Melissa. If you're new here, hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I speak about missing children. I do also have a series called Gone Too Soon where I speak about celebrities that have gone too soon. I also have another series called Adult Missing where I speak about missing adults. I also have a few new series where I talk about. Give me a second, because I have so many series going on. This ain't funny. Uh, um. So here are the series that I speak about on my channel: celebrity death, missing kids, missing adults, WWE superstars, celeb celebrities just in general, and I also started this new series called Soft Cases, which I am uploading the first video of that series. So we will be talking about a soft case. Um, so if you're interested in any of those, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and put that bell on, because I do not have a specific date that I go in that I do these. I just do them randomly. I post just for now. Hopefully soon I will have a day. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the soft case of Jody Loomis. So yeah, let's get started. So Jody Loomis has been. Sorry guys, I had to put my TV on pause. I mean, not a pause, on silence, because I was watching The Big Bang Theory. So Jody Loomis had been lying half naked, dying from a gunshot wound to the head, when a couple found her along a skeleted dirt road on August 23rd of 1972 near Balt Held Wash. They scooped her up, not stopping to cover her bare body, and rushed her to the hospital. But Judy, 20, was pronounced dead upon arrival. For 47 years, the case remained cold, with little evidence of who assaulted and murdered Judy, until the last year, when a DNA sample from a coffee cup matched semen from on Judy boots. Police said they used genetic genealogy to trace it to Terrence Miller, who was charged last April in her death. On Monday, though, just hours before a jury convicted Miller of first-degree murder, the 70-year-old defendant died in apparent suicide at his home. They say Hashmi County Sheriff's Office said in a new release. For 2 weeks, the jury had heard testimony of sexual assault and murder of Loomis. Miller grew increasingly worried that the DNA evidence was soiled and would probably lead him to spending the rest of his life in jail, according to court testimony reported on by the Harvard Herald. Sheriff's deputies found Miller, who posted a $1 million bond last November, dead at his home just before 10 a.m. Monday. The cause of death has not been confirmed and will be determined by the Saanich County Medical Examiner officers, police said. The case goes back decades, when on warm Wednesday afternoon, Loomis rode her white 10-speed bicycle to visit her horse at a stable 6 miles away. As she neared the halfway point, a witness saw Loomis pass by wearing a crop top, jeans, waffle stumpers, boots which she had borrowed from her 12-year-old sister, according to Herald. Around 5:30 p.m., the couple, who had been driving their roadsters throughout a wood road, were stopped in their tracks by a fallen tree. When the men got out, he discovered Loomis, who was bleeding from a .22 caliber gunshot wound, unable to speak. Lees grew up teeny, and police all but gave up until the investigation was reopened in 2008. With the incentive from the sheriff's office to solve the cold case, the boots Loomis were wearing the day were sent to Crime Lab, where a technician noticed a tiny strain which turned out to be semen, and extract the DNA sample. but the sample did not match any of the male suspects. It wasn't until decades later that investigators got a breakthrough in 2018. They permitted with forensic experts a parent Neo Labs, a Virgin-based company that often helps law enforcement with DNA matching, and independent genealogy Deb Stones, who uploaded a genetic profile into the public and searchy website to try to narrow down a possible suspect. Let me put my phone on vibrate. Sorry, guys. The process Stone focused on, known as genetic genealogy, has been widely used in recent years to prosecute decades-old cold cases. Parabon Nanolabs has also assisted in several reopened investigations, including the 1976 double murder and rape in Wisconsin of 1996, killing in Idaho solved by a cigarette butt in 1988, addiction and homicide off in a year-old Indiana. The technique led Washington state investigators to define Miller as a retired heavy equipment operator who ran a ceramics shop with his wife in Mendon's Wash, about 17 miles north of Seattle. Police began surveilling Miller and eventually obtained his DNA from a coffee cup, which he had thrown out of at a casino. According to investigators, the DNA samples from the cup was the exact match to the sample found in Loomis' boot. Lauren Martin, Miller's public defender, argued that the DNA sample on the boot was divinest and the lab producers caused a miscarriage of justice. During the trial, Martin said that the forensic scientists were sloppy, according to the Herald, and that the alleged depleted samples cover up a certain result and neglect to have supervisors review work. The crime lab broke rules meant to insert occurs results and discrepancy and buried notes that called into question that the validity of the DNA testing. Martin said in a statement to the Washington Post, "These rules exist to protect the innocent." At 1 p.m. on Monday, 3 hours after sheriff's deputies found Miller dead, the jury convicted him of first-degree murder and follow-up hearing is set for December 17th, where the prosecution will argue Miller's family should pay fines in the case. "I think we should put this to bed," property Gary Manson and the prosecutor said in court on Monday. In a statement to the Post, Martin restarted his client's innocence, adding, "The entire situation includes Loomis' murder is a terrible tragedy. Death seemed preferable to letting a jury decide a verdict on intent evidence," she said. And that is the case of Jody. I do not agree with what his lawyers are saying. I don't agree with it because there's evidence. This is how a lot of cases are being solved. The cases of the Night Stalker, it was solved that way, and it was, so I don't really think that it has nothing, him ending his own life has nothing to do with him not being innocent. It has to do with him. He knew what they had on him, and he just couldn't take it. He could not take the fact. He knew there was no way on fighting this case. He knew that him going to court, he was gonna end up in prison for the rest of his life. And it hurts me when and it pisses me off at the same time when people like that take their lives and not having the family see the justice that they deserve, not having Judy get the justice that she deserves. She needs to get that justice, but I guess you could say that she got it in another way. I think it would have been more fair to the family for him to get justice and him hearing the juries and and the judge saying life in prison without the possibility of parole, or however much year he was going to end up getting in prison anyways. But he took the coward way out. He didn't want to face his family for what he did. He did not want to face her family, and he did not want to hear what they had to say, because they probably would have said something. But I feel like when you do something, the consequences of your actions you have to pay for them. And it just sucks that they couldn't get that. But like I said, they got Justin in another way. But yeah, guys, that is it for this video. I will see you soon with another video. I hope you have a wonderful Friday, and I hope y'all make good choices.